What's up everyone, it's Isaac here. So today I'm gonna be telling you why Terraria or Terraria. I don't know why I said Terraria, but anyways, it's called Terraria. I'm gonna be kind of just explaining why Terraria is a pretty good game, and if you played Minecraft before, you should probably try the game. You should probably try the game. It's, for one thing, it's quite complicated. So, yeah. I know pretty much why you should probably try the game. Now, it is another paid game, I know, but it's actually pretty cheap, and on PC it's significantly a lot more cheaper than Minecraft. So, it's pretty good. You probably gonna be able to get it. But I mean, if you're on console, I think it's gonna cost a little bit more for some reason. But I don't recommend getting the console version. If I recommend playing on PC if you have a PC. So yeah, the PC version is a lot better. Kind of like a Minecraft, because you can do more with it. So Terraria is basically a survival game. So it's basically a survival game. You chop down wood, you create houses, and you have these NPCs that sell you stuff. You can buy stuff from them. You can get really good stuff. You can get grenades and stuff like that. All those pretty cool stuff. It could be anything. So you get these NPCs, they move in, but you have to make a house for them, a specific like room for them. So you make a house, you got the wood, and then you make a what do you call it, a workbench, and you place it down, and then you just basically have more options to craft with, basically like a crafting table in Minecraft to kind of simplify you for those who play Minecraft. I'm not gonna be really comparing this to Minecraft because I like, there's way more stuff in Terraria that it doesn't compare to the Minecraft at all, because this game really isn't a 2D version of Minecraft. It really is not. And if you say that to any Terrarian, they will get mad. You never say that. Like that's not a fact. Basically, you make these houses and you make these rooms for your NPCs. You have to have like a chair and a table. So yeah, make these chairs and tables. You can always make a little chest room to put your stuff in, any important stuff you're gonna need in a store in case you die, such as money. So you need money, like copper coins, gold coins, whatever. It's the stuff like that, and you use those money to buy stuff from the NPCs basically that offer you stuff, depending how much it costs, and basically what material of money it is. Basically, it could be copper or whatever, So yeah, it's, for one thing, it definitely has a ton more. Story based on multiplayer, which the multiplayer is very different from the Minecraft. Very different, absolutely different, because it's the whole game is story based. The only difference between multiplayer and story mode is that on multiplayer you're basically just playing your world but with your friends, and that's really it. Yeah, it's nothing like Minecraft really. So yeah. So, what is the main objective of Terraria? Well, the main objective is to kill, bosses and stuff like that. That's, the main objective. I need to like gear up, buy stuff, and prepare for a boss that you can summon. I meant so. Yeah. So you just kind of prepare for the boss. Like, make sure your defense is pretty high. And sufficient enough to be able to fight this boss, and to ensure that you're probably gonna win the fight. I don't think you really fight as much as bosses as you do in Terraria. I mean, as you do in Minecraft. You don't fight as many bosses, to be honest. There's like way more bosses you can fight in Terraria, and it's honestly really fun, but also really challenging depending on what boss you are fighting. It can be pretty challenging, and that's literally the fun part. It's honestly the fun part. I kind of like challenges sometimes, so it's really cool. That's what I really enjoy about the game, is just the bosses. I feel like not only the bosses are the main objective for the game, but it's also kind of a really good thing about the game as well. So it's what makes the game kind of fun, to be honest. So yeah, that's the main objective. Main objective is surviving, pretty much. Kind of the main objective, and then obviously the main objective is beating the game, which is obviously after you kind of fight out the bosses. Now, personally, I have not finished the game, like not even once yet. I'm trying to in a world, so yeah. But I guess one good thing about Terraria is that its replayability is actually pretty good, since it has such a long story, kind of, so much to do in your survival world, basically. So yeah, but I mean, it depends. There's also modes in your like in a world that you can choose. There's like, I think there's like classic and hard mode, basically. But yeah, you can choose like any of those modes, basically. So yeah, that's basically what makes it harder. The harder the mode that you choose out of your world, the harder the mobs will be, and how strong they will be, basically. So yeah, but I mean, if you're a noob, it's always good to start with like a easier world, and you can also choose how big your world can be. You can choose, small, medium, or large. It's always good to start with small, but if you want a little bit more challenge, which I kind of recommend medium after you had quite some experience with the game, I guess. But for one thing, I do not recommend being so biased, with Minecraft. You should definitely try this game. There's so many things you can do with Terraria. It's complicated. The game may be kind of complicated at first. It is definitely a complicated game sometimes. There's a lot of things you can do. There's potions and stuff like that. There's like endless possibilities you can do. You do kind of have the freedom, but the point of the game is kind of to do stuff and fight the bosses, basically. So yeah. In conclusion, this game is actually pretty fun. It's a really good survival game. If you want a game that's kind of like that and really enjoyable, and that will like take away a lot of your time, something you want to do when you're bored and really have nothing to do. It's a really good game to like spend time with friends, especially with friends. The game is a lot better with friends, I can tell you that, though. Especially if you're playing with people who are pretty good to Terraria. As long as they're not one of those 5-year-olds who literally come in your world with not a fresh character, and they come in with a god kit and start flexing the freak out of their freaking god kit. Like, seriously, that's the only bad thing with Terraria that I found, that there's still some kid fan bases that do that, and most of those people who do that are probably 5-year-olds who cannot get good at the game and don't want to put any effort into the game. And not only that though, but there's modded Terraria, and now this is the more fun part of Terraria. this is where you can do a lot more. This is kind of where Terraria is a little bit different. But yeah, it's a little bit different now. There's like all kinds of mods, that kind of make the game feel different. All kinds of things you can do. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Kind of when you're just having fun, or if you just want like different, feel of the game, different feel of the game with like better features. Because I won't lie, the mods do offer some better features. As the feel of the game, you can always do regular survival. And there's a bunch of mods up there like Calamity, Door. I don't know if I said something. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but something like that. And all kinds of these cool mods. Obviously this is for PC only, so this is a cool thing you only get for PC. I guess the main thing that can run mods is like this mod thing. I forgot what it's called, but it's actually available on Steam. You can download it, and it's where you can run all your Terraria mods. I forgot what it's called, but I'll probably show up the picture of what this is called. This is where basically the main thing that runs all your Terraria mods. So yeah. I might do some modern Terraria soon on my channel soon. But yeah. This is kind of my opinion and take on Terraria so far as playing the game as a noob, coming from Minecraft basically, and I'm kind of glad that I played it. I'm kind of glad that I played it. I'm still a pretty huge noob to the game. I still suck at it in a way. But I do want to thank Scott for playing with me yesterday on stream. So it was really fun. So yeah, and I also want to thank him for just being a nice person. Genuine nice person, and also kind of introducing me to this game. I don't think I would be playing this game, if he didn't introduce me to this game. So definitely subscribe to him. Big thanks to him. So yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is basically why Terraria is a pretty good game. You should probably try it. This is my take. This is my whole opinion on the game. There's a tons to do, and you have tons to learn as a noob, to be honest. So, but you can always learn pretty easily with with the guide. There's a guide. There's actually a guide that actually tells you how to play the game. So it actually makes the experience a little bit easier. So that's one good thing. But obviously in Minecraft, yeah, it's like learn everything yourself to kind of you need to look up tutorials and videos. And obviously you're always gonna have your friends, whatever, to help you. So it's always nice too, because they probably know a lot more than the guide does. So, but the guide is always useful if you just have no idea what to do in this game. So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much why you should try it. You should probably buy it. Give it a try. Why not? It's a really good game. Yeah, it's very underrated though. I would say that it's a very underrated game. So not a lot of people actually know about the game. So yeah, it's kind of weird though. It's kind of weird how it's underrated. But I don't know. I guess it's because it's a 2D game. I don't know. I really don't know though. But yeah, it's not like Fortnite, man. Oh god, Fortnite. Don't even get me into Fortnite right now. I don't even want to talk about the game. That game is so bad. It freaking killed itself. I never want to go back to the game again. And I never, ever again. Never again. Never again, That game is actually trash. And thank God it died this year. So you don't ever compare Terraria to Fortnite. That's something you should never do, man. Terraria is like way above Fortnite. Fortnite's like all the way down. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about Fortnite. I really don't want to talk about Fortnite right now. So anyway, guys, that's kind of my take. On Terraria. Hopefully, you agree with me. But yeah, I'm gonna continue with the series pretty soon again. Don't worry. Well, I'll pack it in. I will be kind of playing with Scorp a lot. It's gonna be pretty long learning process in the game. As I'm still basically a noob, and I still consider myself as a noob. And I'm pretty sure everyone that played with me, pretty sure that they still think I'm a noob. I'm definitely a noob. So yeah, I still have a lot to learn. So this is kind of my knowledge right now, what I know about the game, and so far it's been pretty fun. It's just fun overall, kind of learning about the game and playing it. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's it, guys. I have to go now, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.